How exciting! We are over halfway done with our character weavings. So I'm ready to start the bottom half. This is the end of the shirt and I'm ready to start. So this is the hip area. So we're going to go all the way across again. Please don't forget you have hips here. We don't want to start with the legs already coming up to here because it would be a little hard for you to sit down if this was a real person. So again, regular weaving through your hips with whatever color, like so. And then once you get to this dotted line, or where you drew the line for your legs to start, that's when we're going to split and go back to the half and half, just like we did for your arms. Remember when we were up here and we split this? It's the same exact thing if you're wearing pants. If you're wearing a skirt, you're going to just keep using all of your warp strings. The only thing that you have to do is you do have to show me shoes, and especially if you're wearing pants, because just like with the hands up here, this is going to anchor the whole thing so that your arms can't flop independently when we take our weavings off the loom. If that is shocking to you, yes, your loom does come off. A weaving doesn't keep the cardboard. Think about your clothes. Your clothes are woven, and do you have a giant piece of cardboard inside your shirt with you? That would be so kind of silly. But our ultimate goal is to take it off the loom. So I am just about ready to start the pants. And I changed colors in here because my character is actually wearing a skirt, but for this demonstration, I wanted to show pants and what that's going to look like. So I've reached the bottom of my hips, the top of my legs, and now I'm going to go back to only using 3 of my warp strings. So I'm just going to slide my paper under 3 so I don't get confused and I can't see the other ones, and I'm going to just weave on the 3. And if you keep your weaving gentle and don't pull really hard, you won't end up with one leg that's super skinny. So just a little tip for you. So I'm just coming down all the way down until my line here for my feet. That's how much I'm going to put in here for my pants. And so it's going to take a couple pieces of yarn probably to do your legs. Your legs are longer than your arms, so hopefully you're not going to have really long arms and really short legs. So, but it's just like this, back and forth, and then when you're done with this leg, you take that out and you just slide it under the remaining 4 strings and keep weaving. So I'm going to finish this out down to my feet, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So we're just going to pause. So here are the finished pants. And yes, one leg is a little wider than the other, but that's the best we can do when we have 7 warp strings. So I wanted to show you some other options that might work for you also. So this guy that we have here, his pants are a little short, so we see a little bit of skin here, so I just changed the color. That is an option also. Then we have this girl here, and she's wearing a skirt that ends at about the knee. So I was weaving all the way across, and then I stopped and then did the skin color, and you can see it is just like the pants. So if you see the legs like this, whether they're wearing shorts or they're wearing cropped pants like this, or whatever, you can do this also. And then there's a little bit of white in there for her little socks before her shoes. So this is an option also. Here she's wearing an apron, so I have this white part in here also. And you'll notice, to make sure I didn't have a hole, I did dovetailing here also on the sides, so nothing is going to fall apart on here. So options, doesn't have to be just pants. It can be a long skirt, it can be cropped pants, it can be a shorter skirt. It is up to what your character is wearing. So next up is feet.